Silent Screams. Chapter 1. The Whisper of the Dead. There is something about the past. It never truly stays where it belongs. No matter how deep you bury it, no matter how much dirt you throw over the memories, the truth always finds a way to crawl back. Damilola knew this. Yet as she stood at the edge of the abandoned compound in Ikoyi, staring at the rusted gate, she still hoped that the past would leave her alone. It never did. Her phone buzzed. Another message. "You thought you buried it? Think again." A chill ran down her spine. The sender was unknown, but she already knew the past was back, and this time it wasn't coming quietly. Chapter 2. The Ghost in the Mirror. Damilola was the woman who had it all, a thriving business, a life many admired, but beneath the luxury, beneath the confident smile, there was something else. A secret. One she had buried 10 years ago. She thought no one knew. That night had been erased from history. A moment of weakness, a desperate decision, a crime hidden under the cover of darkness. But someone knew. The messages kept coming, each one more terrifying than the last. Tell them what you did. Time is running out. The dead don't stay silent forever. She stopped looking at mirrors. At night she swore she heard whispers in her own house. The past was no longer just a memory. It had become a presence, creeping into her life, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Chapter 3. The Price of Silence. They say when you silence the truth, it screams in other ways. Damilola started losing everything. Clients pulled out of contracts. Her once loyal workers whispered behind her back. Her reputation, untouchable for years, suddenly crumbled. Then, the worst happened. A video surfaced, a grainy, shaky clip of that night. The night she thought no one had seen. The evidence she thought was long destroyed. She watched in horror as the world saw it too. She had been careful. She had erased all traces. But the truth had never been erased, and now it was coming for her. Chapter 4. The Final Warning. Damilola received one final message. You have one last chance. Confess or lose everything. She sat alone in the dark, her heart pounding. The walls felt like they were closing in. The weight of her secrets was suffocating. If she confessed, she would lose her status, her wealth, her entire life. If she kept quiet, another video might drop. Another piece of truth. And then, everything she built would turn to dust. Chapter 5. When the Truth Screams. She made a decision. Standing before the cameras, she took a deep breath. Her voice shook as she spoke the words she had run from for 10 years. I have a confession to make. The world watched. Some gasped, some whispered, some already knew. The truth had screamed for too long. Now it was finally heard. You can bury the past, but it will never stay silent. The truth always finds a way out. You can run, you can hide, but when it comes knocking, will you be ready? Moral of the story: never build your success on secrets. You'll never sleep in peace. The truth may hurt, but lies destroy. If you don't face your past, it will face you. Comment: what would you do in her situation? Confess or hide?